Qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa es la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso pa' volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta.
Oye, mi vida.
Donde todo el mundo con la puerta abierta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Es verano la vida entera. Aquí, aquí, aquí.
Cuando el mango se cae en la casa floresta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con las olas. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver. Y aprendí a ser feliz viviendo en el ahora. Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser. Y si es posible volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta. Comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca.
Aquí, aquí, aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Es verano la vida entera. Aquí, aquí, aquí.
Cuando el mango se cae en la casa floresta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria. Y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo quiso el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae en la casa floresta.
Un guineo maduro sobre la mesa.
Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser. Y si tuviera que volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, escogería aquí y ahora. Yo soy de aquí, yo soy de aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí. Yo soy de aquí, yo soy de aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí.
I've been in love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you want so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's a pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Cristopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Mike Trout. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. And another ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that skips into there. Down. Out to short. On to first. And an easy out to start the game.
Batting second, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Not even close there. Ball one. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. Not close with that one, and that is ball one. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball. Next one misses. Ball 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Ball 1. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. This one in the air, center field. Track should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big time power.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Down the middle for a strike. 3-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Right down to shoot. Full count now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in side, Philadelphia, top of the second. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And there's a strike.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one missed. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cody Bellinger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, first baseman in right.
Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Left fielder.
Here's Riley Green. In the dirt to third. Tag safe. And a wild pitch. And both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side, Albies. And that ends the inning. AL leaves a pair. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ball one.
So 2 balls and no strikes. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it, and a hitter's count. Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. That's a ball.
And that's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that's a little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Here's a 2-0.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike. Full count now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the den. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-0. And that one finds its way through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Schwarber leads off second with nobody out. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. One out and a runner at second. That's too low. Ball 2. Ripped to short, slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the National League, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We played 2 full. The NL leads it 6-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And that skips in the dirt.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Nope, upstairs.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
The lefty to 1-0. And another ball. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's gone. A 2-run homer. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Pajas under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the American League, catcher Shea Langoliers.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Now here is Junior Caminero. Langoliers, the base runner at first with one out. The 1-1. Ball. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And the 1-0. This is again 5 in a row. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
That's a ball. The 1-0. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they add on. It's 8-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hard ground ball, base stop.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are... Oh, gets dirty. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Batting with one down, takes a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next,
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done, drives in the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Up the middle, nice grab. There's one, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 3 innings complete. The NL leads this one 9-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the 4th.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be...
Now pitching for
Eduardo Rodriguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The 2-1. Upstairs. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Marsh going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the American League, first baseman
Ben Rice will hit next. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one missing low. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
fly ball right field. March under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
Hard hit right side. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Trout on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ready, Freeman.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Yeah.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two one now. Fastball for a strike. In the air to left center. Trout on the move. That's out number 2.
Up next for the National League, shortstop,
Here's C.J. Abrams down. 1 for 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout settles underneath it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4. National Leaguer is out in front, 9-3. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Ernie Clement now at the plate. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the American League, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Nope, at the ball.
That one in there to Mike Trout. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-5.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game. But we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. And ball one. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike one.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-6.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're at the top of the 5th.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
And that one upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back there. Out of here. They've hit another, and they inch closer. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That's a little bit low. Here's a 3-0. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign. Even though it probably doesn't feel like it, he hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
The 1-1.
No, that's down.
And that's too high. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. And it is out of here. A solo shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they cut into the deficit.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The 1-0.
Oh, that's up there.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the American League, first baseman in right.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
They'll lay off that pitch down.
Out towards right center field. Pajes under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the American League, left fielder.
So up next, Riley Green.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. That missed by a lot. And it's 3-0. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they take the lead. It's 10-9.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Some guys actually don't like swinging 3-0 because they feel like they get a little too quick in anticipation. Well, this guy obviously does. He stayed back, nice drive from the backside, and a really good swing through the zone.
Two down, nobody on. to him. And another ball. Mike Trout up next for the American League. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 11-9.
Well, we put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Randy Arozarena. The 1-0. Rodriguez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In plenty of time to first, they get the out on Arozarena. Inning over. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. The AL leads it 11-9. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ozzie Albies.
Ball. The 1-0.
Ball.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His second homer of the night. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a ball. Andy Pajas on deck for the National League. And there's There's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So digging in, Andy Pajas. He's already homered here in this one. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner edges away at second. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. That one well upstairs. And now 3-1. Drake Baldwin on deck for the National League. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the National League, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And it's second. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That one is upstairs. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores and the National League is tied it. It's an RBI single and we're locked up at 11. Schwarber digs in now. This guy with light tower power. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Cease out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Drew Rasmussen gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ball 1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Tom, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Dave.
2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike. Now 2-1. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his back for strike 3.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Way high there. Ball 1. Baldwin at second. Schwarber at first. 2 out of the inning. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
Now the foul ball. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
3-2 down. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. We're through 5. We're all even at 11 apiece. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Take some up on me, distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. Guess this, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spend 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret it. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom.
Back here in Philadelphia, today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Upstairs. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. is his second home run of the game, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 12-11. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Well, Bird, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Good hitters count the 2-0.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 13-11.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's Walter.
Here's a 2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out.
That's a great play. And the double play opportunity still available.
The American League right fielder, Philadelphia.
The lefty to 1-0. And another ball. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. What a play.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. In the air, left field. Soto moving under this one. And that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's a lead for the American League. 15-11. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Rasmussen, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the National League, third baseman, Max Muncy.
In there at the knees.
Ball, that's out.
A dive, nice stop. To his knee, the throw, on the money, nice play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball, down.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 15-12. Siggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Two down, nobody on. Rasmussen maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the lead. It's 15-13.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here is Andy Pajes. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That's off the mark. Ball three. Drake Baldwin would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Payoff pitch. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing, a nice home run.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and that's ball three. Schwarber waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That's in there. Payoff pitch. Got it. That's the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're through 6 full. The AL out front here, 15-14.
I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands. It's not a game, party and they feelings.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
Ernie Clement.
And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0. And it skips in the dirt. There's a strike. Down the middle for a strike. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Hey.
Rosarena stands at first with 1 out. Just missed.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Next offering away upstairs. Chris, what type of stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and what kind of swings are the hitters taking? That will tell you a lot.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the American League, catcher Shea Langolier.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
For the American League, third base.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now, Junior Caminero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Bunts it in the air. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yandy Diaz into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-0. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How was that fastball out of there?
Nope, that's the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Arozarena under it. One away.
Up next for the National League, first baseman,
It's Freddie Freeman now.
No, that's low.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Freeman over at first with one away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That misses. 3-1 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
That's a strike. And a full count now. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a strike. Way high with that one. Ball 3. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. splits the plate, and the count's full.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is the inning.
For the American League, right fielder, Dillinger.
That's too low. Ball one. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 17-15.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Right down to shoot. That's strike two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the eighth. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Green in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
That's Bolton.
In for a strike, and the count's even at 2. In the air, right field. And that is that. It's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that one hammered. Long gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Fires over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now, Andy Pappas
hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Right through there for a strike. And a strike. Here it comes. Now one miss. Drake Baldwin on deck for the National League. The 3-1. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Gotta stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
2-0 the count. Here comes. Trying to move him over here. Diaz. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice ball and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Popped up, and that's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Outside. That's too high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. Struck left field, way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score and they tie it.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. Well, there he doesn't try to do too much.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the first play is now in order. All loaded up. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a
acrobatic throw for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Bunting gets it down to first. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The NL is on top 18-17. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Randy Arozarena.
Center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Randy Arozarena hits one out.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And he lays down a bunt. On to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone's playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yandy Diaz now came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Abrams. They take the force out. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
That looked to be a difficult play and had to be perfect to turn it. That extra step, I think, was the difference. Trying to get that ball as quickly as he could to the second baseman, but just too much speed going up the first baseline.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Out towards right center field. Marsh gets under it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, Muncy digs in.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Puts a bunt down. Rice. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
For the National League, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his fifth homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his fifth home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swings through that.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. In there. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Rice. And he takes it himself for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, on to extra innings. Ben Rice now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Now this is through for a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knocked home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. They get the force. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the American League, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. That's in for a strike.
Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-1. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Trying to move the runners over. Fires to first on the run. He's safe on with a bunt single.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere. And this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
But pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
All loaded up. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The American Leaguers on top, 19-18. Now a move being made at second base. The National League going with a pinch runner, William Contreras. I'm not sure about the reason for this one. He's actually a slower runner. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Man at second. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking.
Up next for the National League, catcher Ray Baldwin.
Finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Bunts it in the air. Over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Up next for the National League.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. Fastball is outside. Tying run at second base. And the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses there. Ball two. They're down to their final strike. Bunting, and he pops it up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. This team showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats. Did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
High-scoring ball game in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.